Hey guys, Purple Forex Trader here. Um, so last week, I think I was down still about 8%. This week has been pretty good. Um, I closed out, let me see, this one and this one. Um, Big gains. Lost one trade. So I'm up 3.7 for the month. So I've recovered quite a lot. Anyway, let's get into my setups. So far for this week, I'm looking at AutoCAD. I might hop into this one immediately, unless there's some huge change or whatever. Should just be selling this. It's giving me on the this is the daily chart. On the weekly, it's giving me a type of like a head and shoulder without the right hand side shoulder yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be forming the right hand shoulder now. At least that's what I'm hoping for, and it looks like it's making a lower low, so it might start a lower high. Sorry. Um, a lower low and then forming into a lower high, so it should go even past this one. Um, but I don't want to take any chances, so I'm happy with 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a good return. Euro GBP, I made some money on this, I think last month. I actually bought it at a very good price here, sold it around about there. Looks like it's going to start forming a downtrend. So my initial thought is to let's see, is to actually I should actually sell it around here. Looks like it's starting to form a new channel. Something like this. There we go. I could sell it here, but I'm thinking. I mean, I could sell it if it opens, but I'll see how the daily goes, how the H4 goes. I want to get a better price. I don't want to buy it down here. I'd like to get in about there, and then I'll sell it and take it down roughly about there. There is a bigger trend line as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I'd rather be safe and just take 2 to 1. That's actually why I took the 2 to 1 in the first place, the reward, because it could come. Can now sell it and it just lays flat, goes there, respects the trend line, just goes up. So Euro USD got a bit of a trend line going, support resistance line. If it gives me a reversal, yeah, so it will take it 2 or 3 days. Lower lows, lower highs. Then, as long as it just doesn't break this high, obviously, then in this area around here, in the next 2 3 days, then I should be able to short it. I'll short it all the way down here. GBP CAD, same type of setup. I just don't like that it just broke that line. Did break it clear with a big candle. Okay, it broke it. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna wait for it to obviously still respect this line, but then it has to like break through this, yeah. And if it breaks through there, then I'll sell it. Then I'm happy selling it. Lower lows, maybe a lower high. Just so far away from my lines. My initial thought is for it to just do whatever it has to do, and if it does break through closer to this area, then I'll sell it. GBP USD. So waiting for a reversal. If it gives me a nice reversal, there's like a little double top over there. Maybe gonna form a triple top, which would be fine. Then I'm shorting as well. EuroCAD. Waiting. It's a good trend line base. A good support resistance line. That's basically it. I don't know why. because it's got the upper trend line, so I don't think, yeah, this isn't actually a valid setup. Looking at it again, let's just leave that one alone rather. I can take it, but because, and that's one of my rules I've recently implemented, it's so far from my trend lines that I normally get in way too early. Just wait for it to get to a trend line, a support and resistance line, and maybe any other form of pattern or whatever, just for extra consolidation, and then we sell it. Or buy it, whatever. UJ, so not a good setup. I don't actually think these are supposed to be my watch list. I'm sorry, should have been at the bottom. Anyway, okay, setups I'm in. Euro, New Zealand. Bought it back there. Thought it was a good price. Been in the red quite a while. Excuse me. Been in the red quite a while with the Euro, New Zealand. Good thing is it did respect this trend line, so I'm still expecting it to go up and hopefully break up to the upside. But yeah, it's a very long trade. Good things and bad things about it is my swap is building up quite a lot. It's something I never really even thought of or knew about. That your swap builds up with time. Being such a noob, but so we learn. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'll see if my swap's getting ridiculous and it's not moving and I'm in any form of like a profit, I might just cut it. Okay, this was will look better on a H4. I bought this at a good time. They went heavily into the red. I thought I was gonna lose, and then it just came back down, and that's very good in the money. US dollar CHF. Or CHF, unfortunately, is not looking good. It hasn't respected the line, but it does look like it was a fake out. That's a good thing. It could still come down. However, it has formed a recent higher high, but still not a convincing higher high. So, I mean, I'm still in it. It could still go down as what I expected. I have to see what happens. New Zealand USD. And the money pretty decently also went down after I bought it. I bought it here in the open because I did feel, I think it was on the H4 that it was forming like a double top. I had support, resistance and trend line there, but I bought it and luckily it has fell since then. Unfortunately, also though, it did make a higher high here, but not really convincing once again. It hasn't broke, say, this line over here. So overall, lower lows, low highs. So I'm confident that should pay off. The GJ I bought at a very good time. I literally bought it and 5 minutes later this candle just exploded. I think that was after that Brexit speech of that woman. Not even sure what it is. I don't follow the fundamentals. I'm not interested in it. I do watch a bit of Twitter. I've got some news, Bloomberg, etc. on Twitter. So I've got roughly an idea of what's happening, for if anything major happens. But I try to stay away from the fundamentals. It just makes the work so much more, and that's not what I want to do. I just want to be a simple technical trader and take it from there. Obviously, if you got the time, don't have a full-time job, and you do want to spend all those hours in front of the TV or on Twitter, fair enough, go ahead. I'm sure it can only just be good for you. It can only help you, but yeah, that's not what I'm going to be doing. Euro CHF. Also just been laying flat. So not too happy about it at the moment, but it is what it is. Just gonna see how it goes. Okay, it's just a very long-term trade. Had a bit of a wedge here, and I'm expecting it to break to the upside, so let's just see what happens. New Zealand JPY is the one I'm hating the most. Unfortunately, I bought it, New Zealand JPY, I bought it on the 21st of October, so exactly a month and a day from now. And I'm in the red. Swap has built up quite a lot. And I liked the trade at the start, and I still do like the trade. Unfortunately, it's just I'm trying to get away from these huge moves, actually, like this one as well as the Euro New Zealand, because it takes super long. Like, I'm an intra-week trader, I guess. I trade a couple of times a week. This is more setups for like a couple of times a month, and this could take like 2-3 months, maybe even to finish. I just don't know. Stops wide 234. My last trade, because I actually took 3 trades on it, is almost 1,000 pip move, and I mean that's fucking huge. So let's see. I mean, I'm gonna let it run its course. It is what it is. I'm learning as I go on. So still making a lower high. This was a higher low, but a lower high, and hopefully, if this week can come past down here, this line here, then we're in. Then it should go down from there. So let's see what happens. Have a look here. The Audi JPY is actually something that I wanted to sell. Yeah, it's making somehow Audi, somehow watch list was a bit ruined. Sorry about it. Okay, so it's the Audi JPY and the Audi CAD are the two I'm looking at selling basically when the market opens. Both are good lines, forming like a double top. I'm not very into harmonics, but it could be something like this. It's busy forming. Like a W shape, basically. I just call it a W or inverted M, or a M or inverted W, I guess. And that's it. There's my results again. Up 8% in total. Up 3% for January. That's last year when I started, September. So I'm getting there. The results are coming in. The trades I took this month are looking spectacular, so I'm hoping for it to close. Hopefully I could close another one before end of the month, hopefully in this week. If I do, then I should break my... Because my overall goal's 50% gain, so I need 5% a month or 4 whatever, so like just 5 to round it off. If I close one more trade, that's at least like 4 to 6%. So that would be killing my 5% that I need per month. That would be awesome. But either way, I'm happy. I mean, started the month at a minus 8%, which was ridiculous, and I've stopped all those short-term trade shit. So hopefully, my profit is gonna start climbing heavily from now. Alright, cheers guys. Happy trading. Enjoy. Bye.